And maintaining good relationship with ex.
How are you?
Very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine.
Glass of wine?
Can I have a whiskey, please?
Big glass.
Double.
So what do you think this amazingly girl with the diary is amazingly popular? And what do you think that magic thing about Bridget Jones?
I honestly don't know. It's when you really do love something, it makes it very difficult to deconstruct. It also makes you not want to deconstruct it. I know that it's kind of genre-defying a little bit because I'm not drawn to the romantic comedy, particularly as an audience member. I don't go looking for the next one. But I do find the Bridget Jones character absolutely irresistible, and it's to do with Helen Fielding's conception, and it's Renee's talent and her personality.
Can't go back and keep making same mistakes.
I'm pregnant.
When I can make new ones.
She's fragile, but she's courageous and plucky and vulnerable, but also, very capable. So it's just a wonderful blend of somebody who's a little bit, she's noble, but also quite dissolute.
Awkward.
Maybe give her a little kiss, on the forehead there. I was talking about the baby.
It's also a super British movie, but it's still popular around the world. For example, in Latin America, we are far away geographically, but in love with the story. So what do you think this combination of international and British things?
Well, because I think very often the national characteristics are somewhat superficial. I think that human is human. If you get to if you're telling an authentic story, there's a great more commonality to experience than people think. And in fact, this British icon, as you put it, is played by an American. So I think ultimately, if it's more than skin deep, the nationality probably doesn't matter very much.
Good God, Bridget, you're immense.
Oh, don't drop her!
Which of you is the father?
I just find that sequence where you're carrying on Renee with Patrick around was hilarious. So.
It's a lot more fun to watch than it was to do. I found it very funny to watch too, partly because I can remember how it felt. Renee doesn't really weigh very much, but she weighs quite a lot more when she's got this thing. After a day's filming, she let me try to hold it. She put it in my hands, and I think it weighs more than she did. I don't know how she'd walked around with this thing, but it weighs, I would say, probably weighs more than a baby. And also, even if you're carrying something quite light for hours and hours and hours, it'll start to feel heavy. So there was a challenge there.
For better or worse, fate has brought us together.
Both of you, stop it.
I honestly, I really enjoy your career. It's so versatile. So when you get, I suppose, different scripts, how do you choose?
It's just very specific each time. I don't think about, in the abstract, I don't think about what might be next. I don't think I must do a comedy next, or I want this kind of role next. It's just whatever I read is whether this hits the spot. And there can be so many different reasons. Sometimes it doesn't hit the spot, but there's a director who I find irresistible, or there's a group of people I want to work with, or it could be just I want to work in a particular place. So there are a lot of different possible reasons or incentives. I work on a very random basis.
So this is Dad, I presume. So glad you could be here. This is a unique and wonderful moment. So this is Dad, I presume. I'm so glad you could be here. This is a unique and marvellous moment.